Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode here on the G's Footage Garage. So today we're going to be working on the 2017 Ecoff, my daily driver. The brakes have been squeaking for a couple of weeks now, but I have definitely neglected to change them because, well, we've been busy with the hot rod. And, well, to be honest with you guys, I'm kind of tired of working on the hot rod. That heater core got me a little bit tired of it. So I need a little break from the Chevelle, need a little break on it. We're gonna work on some maintenance on the Ecoff, the workhorse, the one that pays the bills, the one that takes me to work every day, and then we'll come back and finish up the Chevelle. But yeah guys, I'm gonna upgrade the brakes on it today. I went with some upgraded brakes from R1 Concepts. This is the brakes that I decided to go with. Optimum OEP series, they're ceramic, and these boys are thick. Oh boys are thick! And they come with sensors here. Little pad, looks nice. Okay, here's a part number right here. So they came with sensors. I bought some, didn't know they came with some. So, oh well. And this is the rotors here. Went with just slotted, not drilled. So they're nice. They're nice. I actually had R1 Concept brakes on my Lexus IS250 a while ago, and they were actually really nice. They didn't squeak or anything. They held up. I sold the car with them, so I don't know if they lasted very long because I only had them for like 6 months before I sold them, but they're actually pretty good. I mean, they're not bad, and the price is right. The R1 Concepts has probably one of the best deals on, you know, drilled and slotted rotors. So, but enough about that, guys. Let's get to work. Let's figure out how we're gonna jack up this Euro car because, well, I haven't worked on one of these ever. So let's figure this out here. Okay, so there is no easy place to jack this thing up. Like, what in the world? There's no frame. This is like plastic. There's no lift pad here. So there's like a little dimple here, and this little dimple is where this little lip is at. So I was looking at online, and it says per Volkswagen they want you to lift here on this little ridge. So I actually have a lift puck from Z01 add-ons, but it doesn't fit with my luck. So I don't have a lift puck for it, so I'm just gonna put my jack directly on it. Let's see here. See how this works out. Okay, so that should do the trick. So I'm gonna put a jack under there because you never work on a car without a jack. You always have a jack under your lifted car for safety reasons, right? So let's see where we're gonna put this at. Okay, so I'm thinking right there should be fine. All right, so I think that's fine. It's like on the where the control arm bolts up to, like the unibody or whatever this thing is. So that should be okay. And I still left the jack under there too, so it has a jack and it's resting on there, so it's sturdy. It ain't going nowhere. And we'll probably just do the same thing on that side, but we'll do one side at a time. Okay, well, I think that's gonna be safe. So let's go ahead and take this wheel out. You guys see here, it has like these little cosmetic plastic caps. So we're gonna pull on these with a little hook. So let's go grab a little hook. Okay, so I'm gonna use this little pick, just a little hook here, and I think this should do the trick. So let's go ahead and come in here, go like this, and bam. That's how you take these off. before we get any further with this install, let's check if we have that wheel lock. All right, let's see here. Look at that, guys. I didn't even know I had that. Gonna hook up a microwave or something. And I love this about the European cars, like the BMWs and the Volkswagens. They always come with the first aid kit, which is awesome. Come on. Yeah, we got a wheel lock, guys. And there is no spare tire on this car, so they come with the compressor and some of this like goo, I guess. Pretty cool, pretty cool. What is this? Oh, there's a hook right here. Look it. There's a hook for the. Here's the hook for the wheels. That's cool. All right. Well, now I know. Now what's this here? Oh, okay. So this is for the. What the hell is this for? For this? Oh, okay. I guess. All right. Interesting. Okay. I don't understand, but okay. Okay, well, here's a lock. I just don't know what this is for. There's probably a tool that hooks up to this, but I didn't see it in there. All right, whatever. All right, let's take the tire off. Hey guys, well, the brake pads are still really thick. I thought they were going to be more worn because the car, like I said, it squeaks. I don't know if I should change the brakes. I mean, I should just save them for another time, maybe later down the road, because these brake pads are still good. The rotor seems crystallized though, big time. I don't know if you guys can tell. What I can do here, you could tell, look how shiny it is. I could sand this thing down, you know, kind of ghetto fab. But sand it down and maybe that'll stop the squeaking, because those brake pads are good. So I can take these off, have them cut, because damn, I don't want to change the brake pads. They're still good. And this side is the one that's making noise. It's like, you know, so it's kind of annoying. I have the brakes, I could change them, but damn it, them boys thick too. So let's just do a little ghetto fab. Let's just sand them down, and hopefully it stops the squeakiness. Okay guys, well, don't do as I do, but I'm gonna kick it a little ghetto fab here. I could have took those rotors off and had them cut, but I'm just gonna go with like a little, I'm gonna grab a drill like this and a little scuff disc like this, and just give it a good good little sand down, and hopefully that removes the crystallization, right? Or that's what they call them in Spanish, cristalizados, right? And it stops the squeaks, because I don't want to change those brake pads. They're still good. So, and I drive a lot, so I'm gonna run through brakes anyways, so I might as well just maybe wait a couple months, maybe 6 months, a year or something. So I have the rotors and the pads, so what's the point of spending the money on having these cut when all we need them to do is stop squeaking, right? So let's give this a shot here. Okay guys, and like I said, this is probably not the right way of doing it, but it's a little trick that people used to do back in the day. And to be honest, some people when they do brake jobs like out in the field and things like that, and they just change your pads, like let's say like a mobile mechanic or something like that, this is what they actually do. They don't cut your brakes or anything like that. I mean, some do. I know I like to. My brother likes to take them to his spot and get them cut too, but I've seen mechanics actually just give them a good scuff down and call it a day with new pads. So this is definitely ghetto fab. But like I said, all we're doing is stopping the squeak, that annoying squeak that drives me nuts, because it takes away from the car, guys. Like, you're driving it and you're like, you feel like you're driving a hoopty, right? Because it's making all that noise. But yeah, this is gonna be a temporary fix. Hopefully it solves the squeakiness. But let me go ahead and finish the other side. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side and put the wheels back on, and we'll go for a drive, and hopefully it worked. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, guys. That's what I'm gonna do. I feel like I will be roasted for this, but that's a chance I'm willing to take. So let's do this. Alright guys, so I searched online and it says that the torque spec should be 88 to 90. So different people say different things. So I'm gonna go with 90, and I think that should be more than enough. But I'll look into that and just find the specific one. Hopefully I find it and I'll attach it here somewhere in the screenshot. But I'm gonna go with 90 for now, and then if it's something different, then I'll come back out and I'll retorque them, whatever. So not the end of the world, right? Okay guys, so I just finished this side, but this side is a little bit more damaged. I can actually run my hand through it and I can feel this little groove here. So I'm almost positive when they did a brake job on this car the last time that they didn't cut the rotors. So that's why we have a squeak, but the brake pads are still good. So like I said, we're gonna let it ride for a little bit. Next time we do the brake job, we're definitely gonna just replace these rotors, because I could feel it. I could feel a little groove. So the key here is to try to sand it down evenly, so you don't have a steering wheel wobble, right? Because when these rotors get really warped or uneven, when you hit the brake, the steering wheel tends to kind of do this, like a little shake. So hopefully we don't run into that issue. I haven't had that issue with the car yet, so I think it'll survive this little Mickey Mouse here, just to stop the squeakiness, so we could wear down those brake pads a little more, and then we upgrade to the good stuff. But maybe in a couple of months or so. Let's try to get some life out of those pads before we change them out. All right, let me put it back together. Let me give it a good spray down with the brake cleaner and put it back together, and then we go for a test ride and hope for no squeaks. So we'll see what happens. Okay guys, well, let's test this out. Let's see if there's any squeakiness or any weird steering wheel shakes from this ghetto hack. Let's see here. Well, no squeaks. No squeaks at all. Man, they even sound like when they're brand new, when they're like, but there's no squeaks. So that's awesome. Let's pick up some speed here. No squeaks whatsoever. So that's awesome. Temporary fix. Not a single squeak. I mean, this thing was squeaking pretty bad, guys, but nope, not anymore. Watch, I'm gonna come down on the brakes real hard. No squeaks and no shakes from the steering wheel. Not bad for a little 10-minute hack for each wheel. Not too bad, guys, not too bad. And this car, once you hit the brakes, it starts charging itself. Watch, I'll show you guys. Okay, I'm on the brakes now. You see how energy starts going back the other way? That means it's charging the batteries. And the harder you hit on the brakes, the more it charges. So, yep. There it is, guys. There it is. A little hack worked. And I know I'm gonna get beat up for this, guys, because I know I am. Actually, I got a DM the other day on Instagram from some guy, and he was just telling me how I was a phony and a fake mechanic. I was like, well, I guess I got your attention. So, but yeah, guys, just remember, all my videos are for entertainment purposes only. I'm just a car guy doing car stuff in the backyard, nothing professional, you know. And you know, I get by with my abilities, but I'm not a professional, and I'm not bragging to be one. So just, you know, for entertainment purposes only. That's what I say, and that's what I'm sticking to it. But yeah, guys, came out pretty good. It's always a pleasure to have you guys hang out with me in the garage as I do car stuff. And we'll see you guys here on the next episode, where we hopefully work on the Chevelle or do some other crazy stuff. Who knows? This channel's so unpredictable.